Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel Goodness Within Me. I am Mani and I'm here today with your 2021 yearly reading. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy new year. I hope 2021 brings more health and positivity for us all. So today's reading is going to be a 12 card spread and I will be reading out messages month by month, and at the end of the reading I'll be reading out 2 affirmations, one from my numerology number affirmation and oneness affirmation. So please do watch the reading to the end for your full message. So let's start the reading. So these readings are general readings, so it's like overall energies for you in the year of 2021. For more detailed readings, of course, then it needs to be personal reading. So let's start the reading. This card is trying to pop out, so let's see. It's 4 of Wands. That's your January card. So Wands represents fire energy. It's Sagittarius, Leo and Aries. And also Wands represents stability. Here there's a couple celebrating, so there might be some kind of commitment. It could be engagement, could be marriage, could be moving together, buying a new house. So some kind of commitment. And that could be in love. Here it's clear that it's a couple celebrating. So it could be in love, but it could be in anything, I would say. It could be, in any aspect of your life. There's some kind of commitment and stability as well coming towards you in the month of January. That's a really good card to start with. Okay, so that's your first card for January. And January is looking very good. You're starting the year with a very positive message. So let's now look at February, what we have for you in the month of Feb. So can we have a card for Cancer's February read? Okay. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands in this some kind of communication, something coming in. Wands again is a fire energy, and fire energies are quite fast moving energies. And here it seems like some kind of communication. Again, we have Wands. Wow, your reading is kind of Knight of Wands. See, I said some kind of communication coming in February. So in March, we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a, it's some kind of new, something new. You're taking action on something, or someone is entering your life. It could be a fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, but it's not always that some other sign could also be carrying that energy. Okay, so it's not always that it's those star signs particular, because we all carry different energies. So it could be anyone with that kind of energy is coming towards you in the month of March with some kind of message or some kind of offer, something which is going to be, I see it's going beautifully from that commitment. So you're moving forward really nicely with the fire energies. Fire energies are action. It's an energy where it makes things happen. They're very good at starting things. So if action needs to be taken, I think it's going to kind of woof you up. It seems like January, February, March, you have all fire energies coming with something great is happening, because we have the 4 of Wands, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, January, February, March, full of action for you, Cancerian, and moving ahead. Some, you know, offers left. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles represent earth energies. Pages are young energies, young people coming, you know, into your life. Someone young, or some new idea. Someone is bringing a new idea, it's a new thought, new idea. Something new is going to be maybe a start of something new, to do with your, because Pentacles are mainly to do with your money. So it's in the month of April, you have that kind of, you know, it's going to be most probably will be to do with your money, because Pentacles are money. The Hermit. In the month of May, you have the Hermit. Hermit is someone who is in a contemplating mood. Maybe you might go into thinking mode in May. Maybe there's a need to kind of just take a break and go within. Maybe there's a decision making time, or something is going to make you kind of take little withdrawal and go into hermit mode. Maybe, you know, you want to spend some time just with your, think about things, contemplate, meditation, that kind of energy. Okay, then in June, which is your energy, we have the Moon card, your card. Amazing, you have come into your own reading, and that's really good. So you'll be in your element. And so we have the Hermit mood, then the Moon card. And for me, Moon card, it's to do with emotions. It's like, you know, paying attention to your emotions, maybe giving some thought and looking at it, what's going on, going within, contemplating, maybe something you need to be, you know, deal with, or you need to be listening to your intuition. I think May and June is going to be a little bit about you, about yourself, going within, paying attention to your, wow, we have the Lovers card in July. Again, now Lovers card represents, for me, it represents communication, communicating, speaking your truth kind of energy. So here I can see May, June, July is something which you will be spending some time. It's like withdrawing, and then in you have here in July, it's like Lovers card represents two people naked in the card. That means being completely honest, speaking the truth, okay, saying things how they are, not to be holding back. Just speak your truth, speak from the heart. Don't do anything to please others. Just be yourself and say whatever, you know. Maybe there are like we have the Moon card, so maybe there is something emotionally which you need to release. So in the month of July, after you have gone through contemplation, maybe spending some time with yourself for a little while, and then of course you are going to be out there in, you know, the Page of Swords. Now that's the month of August. So in August we have Page of Swords. Again, swords represent air energy, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini, and here the Page of Swords. I need to look into that a little bit. I don't know why I'm not getting the clear message for Page of Swords. Why has he come, and what is the purpose? Sometimes the messages are very clear, but sometimes I'm guided towards reading a message. So here I'm going to read a message for you. There it is. The Page of Swords is okay. Okay, so here now it's like when you're busting with ideas. That's what it's saying, that when you have new ideas, okay, kind of you have new idea plans for the future. So I think that's what's happened after contemplating and then speaking your truth, speaking how it is, maybe releasing something, dealing with your emotional side. Now you have come up with some kind of in the month of August, you have some new ideas, some new plan for your future, and it's a very exciting plan. It's some kind of project. See, it says it comes up when you have been. This card comes up when you have been thinking, contemplating, or you have been kind of, it says it comes up whether you know, kind of when you have been exploring a new way of thinking. So we have the Lover's card. So Lover's card is all about speaking your truth. Maybe that's something you had to work on, because we have the Moon card, the Hermit card. So after going through that journey, now you have come to a space where, you know, now you speak out, say the things how it is, you speak your truth. And in the month of August, you have some new idea. Now you have learned to do things in a new way. So you have a plan for the future. You have some kind of idea which you are going to be working on in the month of in the month of August. Okay, so it's a kind of transformation is going to be happening in middle of the year. So which is amazing, Cancerian, which is, it seems like really the Judgment card. Okay, now we have in September, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is, you know, it's clear. Judgment card is putting whatever you put out there, okay, comes back to you. So if you have been doing good, of course the good will come back to you. And if it needs to be worked on, if it's something you need to learn, something, then of course most probably, you know, you will be asked to do things in certain way, or you will be maybe there's a need to learn more. So Judgment for me is Judgment here. I'm trying to figure out what does, in your reading, what does Judgment means. Okay, I'm going to look into that. But Judgment mainly, that's the meaning, is to, you know, whatever you put out there, it's, but I am like, at the moment, there's a message which I will be reading out to you. Okay, this is Four of Cups. Again, Cups represents water energies, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancerian. Here, this guy. So it's like in the month of October, it's a kind of energy where I'm not in the mood for love kind of energy. So you can see that someone is offering a cup, and this person is like, it's sitting, his arms are folded, so he is not open to receive. So maybe there's going to be that kind of energy where maybe you might be feeling like a sulky, moody kind of energy in the month of October. Once I have all the cards, then I will put all the reading, you know, the reading together and read out the overall message. Okay, so let me just get all the cards together. So now we are in the month of November. There you are. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So the Wheel of Fortune represents, for me, it represents the time doesn't stay the same. So if we have good now, it doesn't mean that's going to stay there forever. And if we have challenging time, it doesn't mean it's going to stay there forever. The wheel is going to keep moving, and every time it moves and it brings in new energy, okay, a new way of doing things for you. So whatever the time you are in right now, that changes. So nothing stays, I mean, time never stays the same. The Wheel of Fortune keep moving. So in the month of November, maybe it's going to be it could be either realization or need to be more appreciative and acknowledging all the blessing you have that surround you, because in October it seems like the love is being offered, but you're kind of, maybe then there's a need to appreciate what's around you, what surrounds you. Or sometime also it's a message if you are going through some kind of little challenging time, then the universe is saying to you that that's not, your situation is not permanent, it's not forever, it is going to be changed. In whatever situation you are, it's not going to be there forever, it's only a temporary phase. Now we have the December card, Four of Pentacles. So in December, again, it's a holiday time and it's a holiday season. So Four of Pentacles is someone who have made their money, who have made themselves comfortable, made their fortune, and they are holding on to. If you look at here, this person is sitting on his pentacles, holding all his pentacles. Means you're holding so tight. Someone who's holding so tight to money, they are scared to spend it. They have this fear that if they spend it, it might disappear. Okay, but the universe is asking you to spend some money on you, or your family, your friends. Spend some money, because the only way you receive more is to let the flow of flow of energies in your life, let the flow of money into your life. So the more when you spend it, of course, the more comes in. So release that energy and spend some money on you, and enjoy that bliss you have, or the work you have put into it. Enjoy a little bit of that on you. Okay, that's going to be in the month of December for you, Cancerian. I'm going to read a little bit here on the Judgment card. If you just bear with me, please, because here it is, because something is that they're asking me to look into and read. There's a message. The Judgment card is when you're close to reaching a significant stage in your journey, you have received and evaluated your past experiences and have learned from them. All the pieces of the puzzle of your life are finally coming together to form one unified picture of your life story. Okay, you have found your absolution, having cleared and wrongdoings or regrets, and releasing any guilt or sadness about the past. This purging process will leave you refreshed and ready to take on any new challenges. See, that's it. That's amazing. So Judgment card is that all that you are going through with the Hermit. So let me put it in give you a overall message here. What I see in 2021 for you is that there's going to be a lot of communication happening. Okay, a lot of fire energies. So there's going to be a lot of action. Means things are going to be moving ahead quite fast for you, and there's going to be some kind of so there's going to be thinking as well. You're going to you will be going through some contemplation, where you might go into hermit mode, where you go within and you start thinking, and you're thinking about things which happened in the past, or the thing you want to at the present. Maybe things are not kind of you don't understand them properly, so you will be looking into that. And then the Moon card, which is your own card in the month of it's also in the month of June, which is your month, and the Moon card came up. So in the month of June, you'll be in your own element, very much in your own element. And also it's like being emotional, dealing with your emotions, I would say, some kind of. So contemplation, looking at your emotions and learning from it, and letting go of the things, and also listening to your intuition. And then that's going to give you a new way of doing things, going to clear so much, and it's going to bring you out. You're going to come out as a more of yourself, a person who speaks their truth, more confident, speaking your truth, being the person who you really are, that trueness, true Cancerian kind of elements. And then of course The universe is going to be letting you move ahead, okay, letting you, it's going to be all your past energies, whatever kind of holding you back or bothering you or anything to do with negative is going to be cleared out of your way, and it's going to bring out a new way, new you, I would say, new way of doing things. And we have the wheel of fortune here also. The universe is, it also represents fortune and also realization of kind of a message from the universe, that if there's any time, any way you feel that things are challenging or something, but you must remind yourself that the time doesn't stay the same. So if it is challenging, then of course it's not there forever. But if it is blessings and you're really blessed with everything, then also there's a need to be, be aware of that, acknowledge that, and show gratitude, kind of enjoy that moment, be in the element and enjoy that time. Because here we have Four of Pentacles. You might be holding on to your fortune, you might be holding on to the thing you have created, things you have worked hard for, like your fortune, your money, maybe your wealth. You're holding on to that because you're a little fearful of letting it go or spending it, because you think that if you do, it might kind of, you might lose it. So you have that fear. So the universe is asking you to spend some money on you, okay? Feel that, enjoy that, you worked hard for it, spend it on you. And because the more you spend, it's going to flow, more flow of energies, more flow of abundance will be coming into your life. Because they say, you have to spend energy to receive energy. So it's that same happens with the money, with wealth, anything. It's, you have to let it flow, okay? You have to let it go in order to receive new. So that's a kind of also happening in 2021 for you. But at the same time, there's letting go, contemplation, and at the same time receiving new things coming in. There's a Knight of Wands here. There might be because you started the year with commitment, Four of Wands in January, which means it's something, commitment, a marriage, engagement, maybe moving together, basically going into a higher kind of commitment of your relationship is happening in this year. You might be someone new, might be those who are not in that kind of energy. Then some new person might be entering your life who is also going to kind of offer you something, maybe helps you to do things in a new way, new perspective. Or it could be you taking up that energy and doing that for yourself in the year 2021. So it's overall, it's a lot of letting go, contemplation, but at the same time a lot of new things are coming, new people are coming into your life, new energies, bringing commitment, bringing higher commitment, also you being yourself, letting go of things and receiving, letting the flow of energies, which is amazing. I think it's quite a balanced year for you. It's looking good. It's looking really good. I'm going to read out affirmations for you, Cancer, because I have 2 affirmations which I read at the end of the reading. While I'm doing this, I would like to thank everyone who have subscribed, like and share. If you're new, welcome. Please do subscribe my channel. I really wish to have 1,000 subscribers, so please do subscribe my channel. And thank you to everyone who have donated to the channel. So we have 2 came out. It says I am enough, and also it says finish what you have started. So it will have a different meaning for different people, but I'm going to read one more affirmation for you. Also, thank you for your love and support, and if you wish to make donations to the channel, then the link is below in the comment section. It says, I am enough, I am abundant, I am surrounded with divine blessings. So there's something going on to do with, someone needs to hear this 3rd card, and it's saying the same thing. I am enough, I am abundant, I'm surrounded with divine blessings. Maybe it's to do with this Wheel of Fortune card, where it's also a reminder of reminding you that the blessings of you have. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves. Sometimes we have things, but we don't acknowledge it. Sometimes we have things, we have everything around us, but we kind of don't realize, we don't feel, we feel it, but we don't acknowledge it. We don't tell ourselves that we have this. And it's important to, you know, have that that feel that, yes, I am abundant, yes, I am enough, I'm surrounded with divine blessings. So that's what the Wheel of Fortune also tells, that time doesn't stay the same. Whatever time you have will change, so you must acknowledge whatever you're surrounded with. You have to tell yourself, because telling yourself, when you're also, it's here as well, the Lover's card is also all about speaking your truth. Okay, speaking your truth. When we're communicating with the, you know, when we are communicating, sometimes we like to say we have things, but we say, no, it's all right. We want to be humble. We don't say that, oh, I am blessed. It's like a kind of feeling. You have this card here, Four of Pentacles, where you know, you're holding on because you fear that if you let it go, you know, you might lose it. And that's why it's same thing with energies and blessings and feelings. Sometimes we don't want to say it, we don't want to acknowledge it. It's like we might jinx it, we might not, you know, it might just disappear if we say that I have it. So here the universe is saying that communicate that to yourself. It's important to tell yourself, when you're communicating and telling I am abundant, then your whole body, soul, mind, body, soul knows, you know, that you're communicating with yourself, and also you're creating that aura around you. Okay, by saying I'm abundant, I'm blessed, you're telling your surrounding that I am abundant. So that's what you attract. Okay, you create that aura, and then you attract that into your aura. So that's what I think, that's also a message for you this year, is that the universe is trying to remind you that you are abundant. So that's why every affirmation I have done, I picked 3 cards, they're all saying the same thing: I am enough. And this one says, I'm enough, I'm abundant, I'm surrounded with divine blessings. So if you want to write that down and keep reminding yourself, that might be something, I think, for 2021, that might be your mantra. You know, it's something you might need to look into it. That's what the reading is kind of indicating as well. So we have number 5. This is a numerology affirmation. It says this number will often appear when it's time to rely a little more on people around you. Okay, that's what it says. So maybe you know, you need to be kind of here, you're being offered cup of love, but your hands kind of, you're not in the mood to accept. So maybe it's to do with that you do need to be open to, in 2021 you need to be more open in receiving and giving kind of energy. Okay, so that's the reading for you today, Cancerians. Take whatever resonates for you, and it's a yearly reading. It's something is going to be happening in the future or throughout the year, but this is the kind of energy you are going to be feeling. This is not a detailed reading. It's not, you know, your it's not your personal reading. For personal reading, it needs to be, you know, done separately. But this is a general reading. Overall energy is working in 2021 for you. So take it as guidance, take it as inspiration, take it as motivation, and take the positivity from this reading. And you know, and I would say enjoy your 2021. And that's end of my reading as well. If you do wish to make donation, the link is below in the comment section and also in the about section. So thank you. Every action you do is much appreciated, and I will see you next